Have I told you lately that I love you? I wanna know what love is. Love lifts us up where we belong. The power of love, and it's me you need to show. How deep is your love?
I love my wife, I love my daughter, I love Thai food, I love my car, I love my house, I love my job, I love my mates. People say that they love to be famous, they would love to be healthy, they would love to be more intelligent, they would love to be better looking, they love to spend more time with the people they love. Don't you find that the word love is so commonly used? I'm not saying you could ever use it too much. Obviously it's a nice thing to feel, think or say. It's just that we use it so much. And when we do, we use it quite loosely, or in relation to so many things, that sometimes we can lose sight of what it can actually mean, and don't ever stop to consider how significant it is. Perhaps that's just me being rubbish. Perhaps you're more controlled in how you use it, or perhaps you've just never really thought about it too much, or considered what love really is. My daughter Maisie was born last July, and as a result I had to get rid of the car that I loved in order to get a new car that was, well, it was a large family hatchback and, well, quite dull and not as loved. Anyway, no matter how much love I had for the car before, I obviously didn't have the same kind of love as I did for my daughter who was born. Quite clearly there's different types and levels of love. I don't think our language helps in any way, in the same way that Eskimos have so many words for different types of snow. We just have one word for snow. Snow. It's the same with love. Some languages have different words representing different types of love. We've just got the one word that covers them all. So if there's different types and levels of love, and different ways obviously of expressing love, what is real love, and what is it to show real love? What does it look like? A good description of love is in the Bible. You've probably heard it read at many weddings, you've probably sat through, but a description of love is read out for the benefit of the bride and groom. In it, it says, love is patient, love is kind, it does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud, it is not rude, it's not self-seeking, it is not easily angered, it keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, it always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres, and love never fails. That's a challenging description. I don't know about you, but if I consider the love that I express for those who are close to me, I'm not sure I can hand on heart say that it is always in line with this description. Can you imagine, through the love that you express, always being patient and kind, never being envious or boastful, or self-seeking or holding a grudge, and always being, well, selfless? Thinking of love in these terms makes me wonder how conditional my love really is. When I think about Maisie and I think of my love for her, I ask myself, how conditional is it? Obviously I love her so much, but I remember people saying to me during her first few months that it must be amazing to have that much love for someone. I did love her at that time, but I was often challenged during those sleepless nights and times when I didn't have a clue what I could do to calm her down and meet her need, that my love for her was more of a decision rather than a heartfelt, biological, innate love as some would expect it to be. Fortunately, this changed when she started to develop a little personality of her own, and our relationship changed from one that was me as a parent giving, with Maisie taking, to one that was a more two-way relationship, where she would engage with me and offer me something back, even something as simple as a smile. Even though my love for my own daughter was as much as I could hope to offer, it was initially conditional on her showing me love and giving something back to me. That's hardly unconditional. Can you imagine how awesome a real and unconditional love must be? The Bible talks about God's unconditional love for us. It's easy to miss it when people talk more about God's rituals and judgments than a relationship based on love and grace. But it tells us that God is love, and that he so loved the world that he gave his own son, and that through the death of Jesus we all have access to his unconditional love and forgiveness. His unconditional love is a love that is far beyond anything that we will receive from elsewhere, and is far beyond our understanding of what love is and what it should be. It's a love that's available to us all regardless of who or what we are, and how unloved or unlovable we feel that we may be. Unconditional love is the kind of love that says, there is nothing that you can do to make me love you more, whilst saying at the same time, there is nothing that you can do to make me love you less. As a Christian, I'm constantly amazed that I have such a promise of unconditional love. As a father and a husband, I'll continue to strive to offer something that resembles it.